Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be taking you guys inside the studio for a 2-light setup. So I will be using my 8600 Pro with an octabox as my key light, and I brought my VFlats with me. I love these VFlats just to bounce light back into my model because I got my key light at a 45-degree angle and I wanted to use the white side of the V-flat to fill in some of the shadows that I know will be there once I start shooting. I am shooting with my EOS R85 f1.2. I have my 100 f2.8 and I have my 70 to 200 f2.8. In addition to shooting with my 8600 Pro, I will be using two 80-200s. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can combine the two 80-200s together to get a 400 watt strobe. And I'm doing this with a twin bracket. It's a Godox twin bracket that I purchased on Amazon. I will leave the link in my description for you guys to purchase this Godox twin bracket. And I just combined it to make a 400 watt strobe. I will be using this strobe as a hair light to separate my model from the backdrop. So that's where the two lights come in at. So I'm using the 8600 Pro as my key light and I'm using the two 80-200s as my hair light. So like I said, I'm using it as my hair light, so I'm gonna put it in position diagonal to the key light just to separate my model from the backdrop. So here's me just putting that into position, making sure everything is working. With this other V-flat, I'm going to use it under my model chin just because I know it will be shadows underneath her chin. The way I got my key light positioned, there will be shadows under her chin, and I'm going to use this V-flat to bounce light back into my model just to fill in any of those shadows. This is a setup for a beauty shoot. So here's me practicing the poses that I want her to do. Sometimes I'll be thinking that I'm a model. Before this, we made a vision board and we came up with a vision. So we have some ideas in mind. So before you guys even step into the studio, you and your model should have a plan, have a vision board already set out so you guys are on the same page. So right now we just test shooting, getting to know each other, getting to know her angles, making sure the lighting is right, all that good stuff. This first look, we started out with a plain black shirt on a tan backdrop. Something simple, nothing crazy. I am shooting with my Canon 85 f1.2, and with this focal length, you have to get close to your model, so you will be up in her face if you're shooting beauty. We did get a couple shots of her sitting down, and I really like the way that they came out. It was her idea to do this shot right here, and I believe it was in our vision board, so we went ahead and grabbed this shot, and I'm glad I did. So on to the next look. In this next look, I believe our vision was a pure white backdrop, so I did a little research and I came across a person using a big umbrella as their backdrop, so I decided to use this huge octabox as my backdrop. The beautiful thing about using a large modifier as your backdrop is the lighting wraps around your subject, your lighting wraps around your model, and I just used a small octabox as my key light. So I decided to give you guys another angle, up close look at how we pulled this off. I have my V-flat underneath my model, just filling in shadows. I have my smaller octabox as my key light, and that has the 8600 Pro on there, and I have my larger octabox as my backdrop, and that has the two 80-200s acting as a 400 watt strobe. I am shooting with my 100mm f2.8, and as you can see, you have to get close when you're shooting beauty with the 100. The 100 is a macro lens, so you can get close with this 100 without losing focus. So I switched to my 85 f1.2 from the 100 f2.8 just to get a variety of shots. And because I love the 85 focal length, that's my favorite focal length to shoot on, I added a fan to give me that motion in the hair, and I absolutely love how these shots turned out. So that concludes our Studio 2 Lite setup. If this video was helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because I will be pumping more of these videos out. And when you guys comment, it motivates me to go even more. So keep the comments coming. I see you guys asking questions, and I love it. Until next time, thank you guys.